The family loves the farm. Now, we all have homes in Atlanta, but we rather be here than anywhere. Janet and I will tell you that this is a spiritual place to come to get away from the hustle and bustle of the big city and get out here with nature and enjoying these children and grandchildren. There's no more pleasure to life than doing that. As the years went on, we continued to add. My boys made the commitment when my parents died that they wanted to keep the farm and they wanted to keep it going. We're trying to be sustainable in everything that we do so far as forestry or as far as pasture land, to practice good conservation techniques. That's what the fun of it is. I'm pleased to be part of it and pleased that we could continue the legacy of creating all of this.
I'm Jeff Hill, Chairman of the Georgia Tree Farm Program. Currently in Georgia, we have about 1,659 certified tree farms, which represent about 1.2 million acres. We also have about 156 certified tree farm inspectors who are volunteer foresters who help us with re-inspections and inspections to keep our program strong. In order to join our program as a Georgia tree farmer, you need to be a non-industrial private timber landowner and to have an active current management plan, own between 10 and 10,000 acres, and to abide by the 2015-20 standards. We're excited about folks that are tree farmers in Georgia being passionate about good woodland stewardship. And it's my distinct honor and privilege to recognize Jim Grenade and his family as our 2018 Georgia Tree Farm of the Year.
Hey there, I'm Jim Grenade. This is my son, Jay Grenade. So I'm James Grenade III. He's James Grenade IV. I wanted to show you guys our log cabin back here that we restored about 12 years ago. It was built from logs that were harvested right around the site when this was the frontier. It may have been standing here since 1775. You know, when we're talking about forestry and forest use, you start thinking about the people coming out here into the frontier and having to create a shelter for their family, trying to create a new life. That's what it's all about. And you know, that's still what we're doing here in Georgia. It's one of our biggest industries.
This is a memorial marker for my great-grandfather, Columbus Grenade. It was Columbus Grenade and his son, Tom, that started Grenade Farms right here on all this property.
The opportunity to be in a place that your ancestors have been for so long and have been able to work the land and use timber as a resource here, and then using it as a renewable resource through the years is a pretty amazing thing. And as you travel around the farm, you see some of the trees that have been here since my great-grandparents were here on the place, and then there are trees that are just now getting started that will be here long after I'm gone, that hopefully the girls and Jay's grandkids will enjoy. And we're excited about the prospects of that for them.
I'm Keith Murphy. I'm a forester with Georgia Forestry Commission, and Dr. Grenade harvested some timber behind us, and part of that required a stream crossing. So this was an older stream crossing that he has improved by placing 2 culverts, riprap, and rock, and also he left a filter strip here, which is a buffer of trees along the stream, which help prevent sediment from entering from the clear-cut areas. And this is just a great example of sustainable forestry and doing it by the book.
This is another part of the Grenade Farms, and this is a 190 acre tract that my dad actually bought in the mid-40s. We have thinned this stand twice over those years, and it is ready for harvest now because these trees are mature. If you look at the date, you'll see 74, and it's time to do it. This is an area that we just recently did a clear cut on, 117 acres, and we came back and reforested it, trying to promote sustainability. You can see that these were just planted back in March. This particular stand over here shows the progression and evolution of what has happened here at Grenade Farms over the years. Look at the rock pile behind it. It shows you the effort that the people had to go to clear the land, not only of trees to farm, but also to grub these rock out of the ground so that they could open up this land to row crops and cotton. We've added to the land as the years have gone on. We continue to try to acquire where we need to and plant and clear cut and replant and practice good forest management practices.
When I first met Jim for a re-inspection for his tree farm, I was amazed at the breadth and the depth of their family legacy of good conservation and forest stewardship. In addition, not only doing a good job on the land, which they've done for generations, they have a really strong positive outreach effort. They were hosts for our 2017 Georgia Tree Farm Landowner Field Day. We had 100+ folks show up for that. So again, I'm just proud to recognize the Grenade family tree farm.
It's our privilege to be part of it, Jeff. Thank you for all of your help.
Thank you, Jim.
Yep.